woman, like we're saying, talking about misconceptions and all of that. Another misconception talking about a man must complete a woman. A woman must have a man to be complete.
Okay.
And you have to have a man, that
In your
before
life,
you can
before
before you are complete, like
As
before you can call yourself a woman,
woman.
you must have a man.
Like,
do you know that this issue do bring this is what do bring issue between me and my mom.
wow.
Oyomoyi, time is going. Kini,
Emo
you
ko
know you
wale.
need a man that even when you go to work, you come back, you feel happy. I say, hey, mommy, so without man, I can't be happy. This is what you are telling me. Like, as a woman, you shouldn't place your happiness on anyone. It's as if I'm
On
placing.
anybody.
I always tell someone that you see, marriage to me is not an achievement. It's just a fulfillment. Yes, because the way she's saying it now is as if, okay, without
must
man,
achieve it.
I can't be a complete one. Then why did I come?
Alone.
Why would I come alone?
You should have
supposed
kept-
to provide me man.
With a
Yes,
man.
now with a man, so that I will know that okay, without
So that means every woman
man,
will
I
come
can't.
with a man.
Yes, now because that's what she's trying to
Complete.
say. So to me, I don't see it like that without a man you can't be happy, you can't be. There was a day like that I told one of my friends, she called me, where are you going to? I told her I was going out. Who is taking you out? Hey, really?
Can't
So
you
I
go out
can't take
yourself?
myself out.
That's the
Is
next
that what
question
you're
you
telling
get.
me?
That's the next question
So
you
I'm
get.
like, who is the man? Who is taking you out? I say, hey, which one is the man? So I can't make myself happy. That is what you are telling me. Most time when I feel bored, I'll go out, make myself happy.
Sure.
And that is it. That is how life's supposed to be. To me, without man, you should be able to make
Yeah.
yourself complete. That is just it.
Yeah, definitely. And of
Sure.
course you see that in different areas. That's why when I used to have a friend actually in school that she believes, maybe because of upbringing too matters. Upbringing, whatever she asks for, they always give it to her. So if she doesn't get it, is it wahala ne? So when we're in school then, our institution, so even when she calls home, she needs as little as 5,000 naira. If she's unable to get it, wahala ma shele. So after school, that kind of belief that
Yeah,
they must give you cannot think
think
for
getting
yourself.
it yourself.
You get. So I think upbringing too matters when you tend to raise your child to be independent regardless of the gender, either man or a woman. I've noticed that it is man they give that pressure, so to say, while growing up. You must look for work, you must be able to find money,
Yeah.
you must be able to do this, but
must fix
but
the
ladies, no kitchen.
Just the kitchen.
Make sure that your dad and your siblings and daddy and mommy, make sure you cook for them, they eat. You understand? And so because they feel that okay, it's the husband that will bring the food, they'll buy everything.
Bring everything.
So even if you want to buy the smallest thing you need for yourself,
You
you
have
need
to
to
collect-
call
to
you need to call daddy, or you need to call. So upbringing, bringing up our ladies or girls, so to say, independently, they can fend for themselves. We have ladies now in school that they sell all these thrift, they
Yes.
sell bags, they sell
course.
shoes,
All of them
they
are now
make
online vendors.
yes, online vendors and all of that,
to make
making
money.
fending for themselves. Like you mentioned, you wanted to go out.
Sure.
They believe that which money do you want to go and spend there?
Yes.
You can't spend you can't say you want to spend for yourself and spend surely na 5k. No, you want to take your best self and you own na
Abeg, how much
5k.
is 5K?
Na guy goes give you even the money, who gave you the money you want to go and
One.
it's as ridiculous as that.
Yes.
So but I feel that the narrative is actually changing, and I like that fact. But for those that still have that misconception,
Mentality, yeah.
that wrong belief that you need to have a man before you can be happy, you need to have a man before you want to eat breakfast. Hello,
Give
I want to
me
eat shawarma. I know of some ladies that they will tell you history of the first time they ate shawarma. Now it was the guy that bought it for them, and that one gave them happiness. I'm like,
Even
are you
how much
kidding
are
me?
they selling the shawarma
Ah,
sef?
That you can't afford it
Afford.
as a lady.
that is it. That's why we need to raise girls independently.
Like me, while I was growing up, I love the way my mom raised me up, brought me up, because I'm kind of person that though my dad do provide for our needs, everything we need to buy. But as time goes on, when I reached, I think just 3, I was like, I don't feel like I don't want to share my cream with my siblings again.
Okay, so
I
you
just feel
definitely
like
how will I get
anytime
money to buy it?
if
Buy
no,
the one you are not using with them.
if my dad is going, because he do go to work during weekdays and comes back weekend, and whenever he's going like that, he will give us money. It's gonna be 500 naira. So that 500 naira, I will just keep it. Then I will just, anytime like that, I will keeping it. Then as time goes, I started buying my own thing. I do buy my, yes, I do buy my.
You would be doing all these 5 naira contribution.
Yes,
You started contribution while growing up back then.
even if my mom will collect from me,
It's my
but
mom that will
still,
collect the money
I will
sef.
still make sure. From as time goes, I started buying things for myself, like my cream, my all these toiletries. I do buy it for myself. I just feel like I don't want to share it with my.
Wow.
Not that.
So I just that's how I started learning that from. I do see it that me. You see that perception that women, they belong to kitchen. My own will change. Seriously, that's why I do have it in mind. But I don't tell anybody. Even my mom is not aware of it. But I do say it within me that you see this mentality that woman, no, you will sit at home. I will, don't worry. As a man, I will go out. I will go and provide for you. I don't want to be a full housewife. I don't want to be a liability woman. So that's why I make serious.
Right.
Yes,
And funny, do you know the contrast about that? Every man do not appreciate or do not want a liability. And I don't know, they contradict themselves sometimes. I don't know.
Seriously,
You don't want a liability
Listen.
and you're asking for a full housewife.
How
How come?
come?
How do you want to
divide
marry?
ourselves.
Because anything she wants, she has to call you. She's not doing anything.
But you know that men nowadays, they love hardworking women.
That's what I'm saying now.
They love it.
That's what
Even if they
everything
eventually
is
think
now
that
changing.
they don't want to marry, but they feel like, I love this girl, I love her personality, she's hardworking, and another thing they will times in another way. If you are too hardworking as a woman,
like,
that you're not asking, you are not asking,
You're proud, you're
arrogant.
they feel
you're
like,
proud, you're arrogant.
Ojunita.
What's in this side chick?
Side chicks. Seriously, that's what they will be thinking. Then that's some are thinking that.
If you don't ask them for money, they'll be like, what's in this side chick me? Even if you're asking money, they'll be like, all she asks about is only money. She can't.
It's Oliver Twist. But to me, the left, it depends on the how the lady too, how she sees herself. Because like me, I always say it that I will never be I'll never be a liability to any man.
But an asset.
Of course.
Yeah, and that should be the drive.
Yes, I always say that whenever if my husband should give me 2 naira, I will ensure that I multiply it to 6 naira.
Something.
So that is it. And to me, that is how it's supposed to be as a woman. Life has gone beyond, mommy Desiree, sit down here, Mombo, just take good care of these children. You are not going out. No, life has gone beyond that. Seriously, let's look at this woman, Okonjo-Iweala. Like she's a mother. She's a mother. Yes, she has kids now. She's a wife.
A whole lot.
And
We have bank managers that are women.
Of course.
Bank managers.
Yes.
We have companies, private companies that are the CEO, the manager are women, and they are managing their own. Definitely. Another misconception that I actually hate to hear is that women are materialistic in nature. Wait, I have a question to ask. Who is more materialistic than somebody that will wake up? The person off mic now, we were arguing about. Somebody was arguing about is I want to make money. I must make the money. I must go this. Who is more materialistic? You who runs after money? That pressure. I must have money. I must get that money. The money. Please.
Money.
Who is now more materialistic? That's actually a misconception that I don't want to agree with. That women are materialistic. Yes, we all love good things. Nobody doesn't. We all love good things. And as a matter of fact, before you can even enjoy good things, you must have money.
Of course.
So definitely, basically, we need money. We all need money. So saying that women are more materialistic, to me, na even guy.
You know everything. The truth is that the reason why they are saying this is because every woman, whatever things we put on, it requires, even our skin, it needs treatment. Whatever thing we are using, even if our monthly flow of a thing, we need money to get it. So that's why they think like we are more materialistic. And even aside from that, you know, we women, we are weaker vessel in the other aspect. Like of course you can see a man can do it 3 days without having their bath, but which is not possible for.
It's not even possible.
I know we have
Of course,
women that they don't
It's
have.
See, if the woman should enter this place, all of us will have to cover our nose. Seriously.
No, that one is for.
Actually,
that's women
I
have
think
said that they won't bath for even 3 days.
we have.
Is it
That's
possible?
when they are menstruating, when they are on their period. As in when they sit beside you, you will know that
something is fishy.
smelling that it's not.
Something is fishy. That is peculiar to
That's
both gender.
Both
Actually.
gender.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's peculiar to both gender. Like we have guys that if you get to see their dressing room, their dressing room and their makeup kits, their cream and all of that, you'll be wowed.
Yes.
Of course.
Wow.
There are some guys that behave like women. Do you know that? Like this guy, ANUOLUWAPO.
Okay, ANUOLUWAPO.
The way if you look at the guy very well, he behaves like lady. He behaves like lady. To the extent that even he said it that he can't do without makeup. Because he rub lipstick, rub powder.
He actually does makeup.
There are
I
some
feel
men
that
that like that.
I feel that makeover is not meant for ladies alone,
Ladies.
Yes,
women,
women.
because it's just like you are advancing your look. Like why do we rub cream? Why do we even have a bath in the first place? Because we want to feel refreshed, we want to feel, look fine, look presentable, so to say. So, but then, I'm sure on that note, I'm sitting on that table and I want to break it safe that women are not. And another thing is that I used to hear that women are more emotional than men.
Of course.
I don't agree.
To me, I agree.
I don't.
Me too,
I agree because
don't.
we deal with emotions. That does it.
Do you know why?
Everything about that is-
Do you know why I don't agree?
Okay.
This is the difference, okay? Women tend to express their emotions more than men. Not that they have emotions. They tend to have emotions more than men, but we tend to express it. A man can hold himself and not express what.
We can't
But we actually don't have that. We don't have that compartment in our body.
Nah.
There are some ladies though
But do you know that?
there are
Do you
some
know that
ladies.
women?
that
Do you know that women are
that.
secretive? If we are saying women are very secretive.
Of course, we know when we talk about things like this, there are always exceptions.
Of course.
There are always exceptions. That's why we just generalize sometimes. Of course,
because
being secretive, I can say I am very secretive. I'm a very secretive person.
Is what
like
I want
three
to
of
know
us
that
that you
see,
that's
that's
the
what
thing.
I want you to know. That like
Okay.
three of us we can be dating a man, single man.
you
That
don't
three of us we won't be aware. Yes.
Do you know you're even buttressing my point?
Seriously.
The misconception that females are more emotional than male. I will not. The thing is, we can tend to express it, like any small thing.
baby.
That is true. The people we love.
We just
that is
we
the
just
people you
express
have
it.
that feelings for. That is yes, women do.
No, there's some that you don't need to have feelings for
Feelings,
them.
I
no.
just
Like I'm very person that.
feelings.
No, before you pour out your mind. Okay. I said something that three of us that we might be dating a man and none of us will be aware. Is it that we can't say it out to ourselves?
That's from it
this brother
depends.
is-
It depends. Not knowing depends. It might be the fact that we are friends.
Okay.
And there's a guy dating us, the three of us. How do we get to know? There's no way we can get to know if the guy doesn't give the room for the three of us to know, or for any of us to know.
You mentioned something. You said we are emotional. We are
We
very
express-
emotional. That we express ourselves. Why is it that we can't express? MODUPE, you see this guy.
Two things.
Did you like him?
Two
You know
things.
that we are dating.
Two things. The thing is, we as humans,
Okay.
we can't separate human from emotion. We are all emotional, but the fact that one gender is more emotional than the other is what I am kicking against. The only thing I can accept is the expression. Who expresses it more, which is ladies. Women actually express their emotions more, but saying that women only their emotion is higher than men. That's what I'm saying. We are all humans. We have emotions. That's you get what I mean. Sure. But talking about expression, like the way we of course we have ladies that they are like men when it has to do with expression of feelings, of their emotions. It is until you put your finger into the deepest part of their throat and mouth before you know what is happening to them. You get they are and actually there are guys actually that they express their emotions, that like ladies though, that they express their emotions like ladies. They'll be like, show me in here now, man up. But I generally I just feel that we are all emotional humans. I feel that there shouldn't be, because I'm a man, I shouldn't express my emotions. Or I'm a man, they must not see me cry. In fact, those are, it's for, why am I even speaking for men? It's for them. It's for them. But then that's their own. But it will affect us. It will affect us.
How is it going to affect us?
It will affect us because we can't do in isolation.
Of course,
we have to work together. So whatever affects them will affect us.
But right now in the room,
we are talking about women.
So don't let us change the topic. Don't let us digress. So let's come back from where we are.
So basically, Sha, emotions. We have a whole lot of.
Of course, we have a lot. You know, where we are talking about the misconception, we should also look at the challenges that we women we are facing.
Topic for another day.
That would be
no, we can actually we can actually talk about it. Yeah, go ahead.
You know, there are some, we women, when we look at both from the both gender, it is we women that we are prone to dangers more.
Yes.
Like for example now,
especially
okay, for example, sexual assault, sexual abuse, everything is we.
You can, if you do a survey, actually from survey that people have been carrying out, talking about the number of, or the percentage of women that have been abused while growing up is on the high side. Almost 100%.
Of course.
You cannot see a lady and talk about the past and they will not tell you how they have been abused or assaulted one way or the other. And it boils down to, they will tell you the way you appear is the way you dress, is the way you this, is the way you want to tell me that the guy that the man that is supposed to be carrying me from my school to my house, how else do I want to dress to school that will be attractive and that will be disastrous to the person, to the old man, and want to assault me? What kind of dressing is that?
When is not that you are wearing skimpy skirts,
even if
you are wearing because
an old man to a small child. And I'm sure that we have ladies that have several stories,
of course,
several trauma, several experiences.
We've even had a lot of stories of a man, a 35-year-old man raping 3-year-old.
Look
at the distance. We will say that what future did the child have? What future did the child has as a girl that attracts that man into this?
And the trauma that ladies actually deal with that, especially trauma.
Yes.
Remembering that somebody mishandled you, somebody abused you, is a whole lot.
Of course.
It's a whole lot of challenge on its own. And it actually takes, there are some people that are even going through, therapy. They have to go through therapy.
See, there are even some that even because of that decided not to get married, because they think that men, they are scum, men, they are wicked. Of course, I have someone like that. That because of that, he lost interest in relationship, even to get married, not talk of even having a kid. Of course.
So where do we go?
So where do we go?
Where do we go?
Where do we go?
But I think it still all boils down to how we raise the girl child. Every International Women's Day, we are always talking about gender equality, talking about how well you raise your girl child to be independent, seeing life not because you are made for a particular thing. Okay, you are just made for this, or you are just made for that. I was having a conversation with I think a married person, I think a married man, and they were talking about responsibility of a man and the woman in the home and all of that. And we're having different perspective. That okay, the person was like, it's not like he wants his wife, or he tells his wife to, you must be cooking all the time, you must be this. Yes, we have there's what we call what's it called now, something in labor
child.
What?
That we share responsibility.
Okay, division of labor.
Thank you very much. Division of labor, sharing responsibility. Okay, fine. I will choose to be buying this food stuff.
Pay school fees.
I'll be in charge of paying school fees. You get okay. What would you do? Okay, what would you want to do? Okay, what would you want to do?
Some will not even say what do you do. As me, for example, now me as a man of the house, I'll provide for your food, I'll provide for the shelter, I'll provide for the children's school fees. Then you be the one in charge of getting them clothes to wear. Every other thing. Then when it comes to maybe NEPA light or this, you will be the one to that's chicken now. That's all.
Definitely. So
men are like that.
Yeah, you are actually
men
very,
are like that. Why some
very
like their own is that you just sit at home. I want you to take good care of yourself. Take good care of our children. No, we can't say your kids. Our children. My own is as a man, I will go out there. I will ensure I bring money back home. Then the wife will be a sitting man at home. Once the children goes to school, you sleep, you wake up, you press phone. That kind of person says they won't even give out. It might not even all these big phones that can have access to internet. All these
small phones.
This thing that she will be using because she felt that. The man felt that once I'm out, she might be chatting people or doing that kind of stuff. So for this reason, she will just be at home. I'll be taking good care of you.
Okay, because of our time is fast. We have to go. Because if we continue, we will not leave here today. But then we just give our parting shot. I just feel that for me, it boils down to parenting. Raising a girl child. To understand life generally, how to handle things independently, and not just giving them a stereotype or a restricted and limited perspective that this is what I gave birth to you to go and to do this. No, but of course, let them know different aspects. Let them understand different perspective to life. Let them know everything they are supposed to, and not let them be able to. Even when there are some ladies that when they marry or when they have man in their life, they believe that they can't do some things. Like they can't do it. It is only the man that can do it. I feel we should raise our girl child to be, even if the man cannot, at that point, you should be able to fill in that gap. You should be able to fill in that gap. Be wherever you go to, wherever you find yourself as a lady, be an asset, not a liability.
Of course.
I doff my hat.
As for me, what I would say, although you've nailed it all, but I will still buttress the point that as a woman, we should be independent.
Yes.
Be the kind of woman that even your husband will be proud that, wow, that is my wife speaking. That is my wife talking. You should, and for the single ones like us, we should look for a man that is a goal-driven man.
Not even man alone. Parents and friends to be proud of us.
Of
Say,
course.
wow,
Wow,
that's my friend.
That is my child.
That's
my girl.
That's my daughter.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so. I want to say something as a single lady. If you want to marry, look for someone that is a goal-driven man. It's not someone that you will later get married and say, you see, all this the way you dress. Then don't dress it in my house, all those clothes I will burn it. So you should get that kind of a thing. So see, you see, this topic is very, very wide if we keep discussing, but don't worry, next week we still have a lot to discuss. So this is where RISQAT Formula, I'll be dropping my own pen for today. So ANUOLUWA left for you.
Yeah, please keep watching us. This my gender.
Yes, so
I'm sure you're going to enjoy it very well.
Of course, because we are phenomenal.
All right, so that'll be the size of the package today. Thank you so much. Of course, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and YouTube. Turn on your alarm button. Yes, I call it alarm, so that you hear so it will notify you that you have a special gift for you to watch. Thank you so much once again. This is my gender on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
Bye.